add an event on the ACTA website, it's very important that we keep all our events up and running, and that we can just show how much activity there is with regard to ACTA. So what we need to do, you'll see here that we've got the list of the upcoming events, and it's quite a long list at the moment. And you'll see at the bottom here that we've got the show full calendar, which will then take you to the full calendar link. We need to log in as a registered user or join ACTA. Simply click on login, and then once we've logged in, you'll be able to see then that once we come back to our home page, we'll be able to go at the bottom of the upcoming events and see that we've got an add new event. So if I click on the add new event, it will then bring up a screen which allows me to complete details. So we give it a title, test meeting. We can give it some more description here, and we can then give it the location. So we can select location. If the location doesn't already exist in the list, then it is possible to create, by clicking on new, a new location. And the important thing is that you put in the address. Okay. Put in for the address the first, the name of the road, for example, the house number. I know it won't be like that, but make sure you've entered the city, the county, the country, and the postcode. And then from there, we should be able to say locate in map, and then that will show you exactly, hopefully, the coordinates then here, the latitude and longitude of that map. Okay, so if I go save and close, that will then save that to the locations list, and we can either search for it manually by scrolling down for my house. If I know what it's called, I can put my house in there and then click on the search icon, and then simply find my house and click on that. So that's now entered my house. The primary category, now if we can select there diocesan meetings, because invariably they are going to be diocesan meetings, I ask you please to make that the default category, and to make your diocese the secondary category, and then we can keep them all neatly together. So let's scroll down again, and then you'll see the secondary category here. So if I choose Lancaster, for example, okay, we don't need to worry too much about your language, because that will be in English, and we're going to make that public. Tags, again, those are just quick ways of information being found, particularly through Google, etc. And then we've got the date and time of the meeting. So I'm going to set this meeting for tonight at 7 o'clock. Okay, and we can either put an end date, which will be the same, and we can then say how long that's going to be for. So if we said 8 o'clock, say, for an hour. And you can also say that there is no end date, so there's no end time either, or you can just simply say all day. But invariably there'll be a start time and an end time, so at least people know how long that event is proposing to take. You can also have repeat events, so if they happen every week at the same time, then you can do that, repeat weekly, monthly, yearly, etc. And does this event need registration? Now, it is possible to say yes, and what that will do is people will be able, once they've logged in, just to click on register and to say I'm coming. That's all it does. but it's quite a neat way of seeing who will be attending that particular meeting. And you can have a start date and an end date, and this one is going to register until the start of the actual event itself. And these are administrator options. Because I'm a super user, I can approve or not any of these events. Okay, and capture, the dreaded security for spam and all the rest of it. I need to say that I'm not a robot, and simply click on add an event, which I will do. And then once we've done that, okay, we should see then already that my test meeting has gone into the calendar, and I'll be able to click on that. Okay, you'll see here we've got the test meeting, Diocese meetings, and Lancaster as a category. You'll be able to see the start date and time, and you'll be able to see the location, which is my map here. And you'll be able to see the registration start and end date, and also the ability to click on register to register for that event. So if I do that now, once I've registered, that little button there will disappear because I can't register more than once. Okay, so I'm going to select the event, and the default is going to me. But equally, it could go to the event organizer. That's one of the little blips of this particular event. Whoever creates the event, hopefully it will go to them, and their details will be completed here. But if I put my details in and my email address, then hopefully I will then be registered for that particular event, and that should come through as an email in due course. Okay, so you can see there that the register button is now gone. If I go back to the home page and just have a look at the upcoming events, we'll be able to see that my test meeting is in there, and we'll be able to see just the description. That's why it's important to put in as much information as you can. I don't know if okay, in here it says here that your event's been added at ACTA, a call to action. So your event has been added at ACTA, a call to action. You can view this event at the following URL. Okay, so that's basically telling me that as a moderator I can go and have a look at that event and make sure that it's all that it should be, not that you would ever post anything untoward. Okay, and then we're back here again. Okay, and hopefully by that we can make sure that we have a lively calendar of events for ACTA, and you know that is as simple as it is, and then we can log out of our event creation, and then I'll remember to go back and delete my test meeting, obviously. Okay, hope you found that useful. Don't be afraid, please, to add your events and make sure that we show ACTA to be a vibrant, living community of faith. Many thanks, and thanks for watching.